Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good messages this morning. Listening to some readers. Kind of on my journey. I've been listening to this Japanese man. I think he's Japanese. He's Asian. And he has some profound things to talk about. He was talking about the machine, the robot, man versus machine, woman versus machine. That it will happen if we don't get it together. I put man versus machine, not taking care of itself. Okay. Showing no gratitude for anything, even yourself. In order to have the new man or woman, yourself. Um, they will turn us into a computer robot if we don't stop and take care of ourselves. Responsibilities. Show gratitude not only for yourself but others and the earth, the universe. Appreciation for this all, not in a selfish way. Okay? The system goes by us and to program us by hurt people. So those people are hurt as well and not taking care of themselves. Want you to be the same. Depending on others for you, going to others for what's wrong with you, when finding out what you put inside of you, what are your thoughts, what are you thinking, um, you know, um, be responsible for what and how you eat, exercise, mind, old and young. It's never too late. That's why I put Virgo, Scorpio, Aries. I didn't put Aries and Aquarius, because that's the health going deep inside of you to heal the secret spots. Aquarius, how you treat not only yourself but how you treat others. What are you doing? You know, put Libra, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, really all the signs. Okay. How many hats you wearing? Okay. Sometimes you have to wear those hats. Sometimes you do not. Don't never fool yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're fooling yourself, then what do you have? You're lying to you. Do you appreciate you? You know. Hey, Carlton, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, family, potential family. Hope that I can enlighten you. A aha moment, confirmation, just listening or participate. Okay. So, taking care of yourself first, your thoughts, your mindset, you know, um, what you can change about you that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Checking yourself, forgiving yourself, you know, trusting yourself. A lot of us don't even trust our own self. That's why we go to others. Now you can go to others for knowledge, things that you don't know, and you take it and you process it for what pertains to yourself and your situation so that you can be a better you. Um, what others say about you, positive and negative, and how it applies or don't apply to you, okay, and yours, okay. Um, I wrote down a couple of days ago about having a grenade in your hand. And most of us walk with a grenade in our hand. Let me read to y'all what I said about that. You think about it, that's because of fear. That's because of yourself. You know, you lost control of yourself. I put that. Where did I put that? Dang, I wrote it down a while back. Yeah, so He said will happen. I mean, we're going to listen to this lecture of this Chinese man. He said it will happen, and that's ordered by the universe to change us into a computer mindset. The food they're programming us through, they're changing the water, the air, because we're not taking the time to love on self, to dig deep. A lot of people do not want to dig deep. They want to stay surface based, and that's hurting us. You can heal yourself. You just got to take time out to do that. Now, where'd I put it at? Take a step back and get away from everybody and go find out what you like. Enjoy Mother Nature. We appreciate her for giving us these resources and protection. Ascended masters in everything: trees, grass, flowers, animals, insects, everything. Just that alone is healing. How she heals you, because the bodies are made from her, so you can heal yourself just like the outside does. But if you go to others, you might need others for a minute. Like I say, things you don't know. But you got to watch what you putting in. What are you receiving inside of yourself to know what to get out, whether it's good or bad. Stay in. Good, stay in. Out, the bad goes out. So many things we need to stop. And I really like his lecture. We're going to listen to him in a minute. It's an old lecture. And I don't know what happened to him, because whenever you're talking like this, they want to come, the hurt people want to come at you because they don't want to change, and they don't want you to change. How you doing, Ariel? D. Phillips, we can't hear you. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Oh, man. I was talking about you, the man versus machine, not taking care of yourself, okay? Not showing gratitude, so you become the new man or woman of yourself, okay? They will turn us into a computer if we don't stop to heal ourselves. This is ordered by the universe. And I found this a Japanese man, an old video that came up on my feed, very, very insightful. Getting knowledge from others, good or bad, to weigh out what's for you and what's not. Always learning, always appreciating, showing gratitude for yourself first, okay? Patting yourself on the back, loving you, in a balanced way, so that you can love others, not being selfish, checking yourself. Um, yeah, so just being responsible for yourself. Um, so yeah, we're gonna watch him if y'all care to stay and watch. I put Virgo for health, Scorpio for going deep and healing, the deep healing of you. Things that you're ashamed of, things that you did that you're ashamed of. Healing that. Saying I'm sorry to myself that I did you like that. That I let things around me program my thoughts to come against you or to come against myself. Not being the best person that I can be for myself. Then I could be that for my family and others around me, changing the world. But if we don't start with self, that self-care keeps going on. It's true. If because we run by a whole lot of people that don't love themselves. They want to say they do by all the materialistic things that they have, but that's not loving yourself. Materialistic things is not loving yourself, respecting yourself. That comes within. Changing your mindset, healing your body. By you change your mindset, heart, the Maya, heart light as a feather. It heals you. What did I put in my body? What did I put in my mind? Why am I thinking like this? You can start healing your own self, you know? Who was I around? Where was I around? What was I watching? What was I doing? What was I eating? Because they programming us through the food. They're trying to study, turn us into a zombie robot. And the universe is going to allow this if you don't start loving yourself and recognize who you are. Okay? Um, I was going to show that about the grenade. It's like we all walk around with a grenade in our hand that could explode. And the thing is taken out. We can explode at any moment, whatever comes our way, because we don't know how to handle ourselves. You're letting people trigger you to react some type of way. You know, it's passing it on to the next generation, the next generation, the next generation, all blowing up. It's been blowing up, generational curse. So when are we going to stop and realize, damn, I got a grenade in my hand and throw that bad boy? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if you want to listen, I thought he was very insightful. Um, Older Japanese man, Asian man. I think he's Japanese though. It's up to you if you want to listen or not. Not forcing anybody to do anything they don't want. It says Rise of the Human Race. His lecture. Um, his name Michiokkushi explains the future creation, artificial humans, and what to do about it. He said, 'Cause we can turn this all around.
Present day world now, the going on critical time. Two races, two species from this earth toward the end of this century beginning. Two species among human beings. I have to tell the very interesting story. When I was young student, about 17 years old, I entered into the college. And I was literature department. Major subject was English and arts and various things. I couldn't speak after I graduated that college English at all. But in that same class, the best friend who came from the northern part of Japan, incidentally, his initial is KM. Mr. KM, not MK. He's a wonderful student. And I was staying at the dormitory. He was staying also dormitory. In the dormitory, about 600 students. I was chairman of dormitories. Incidentally, I made a strike against the school while I was chairman. But anyway, he was vice chairman of this. In the class, he was chairman, I was vice chairman. Vice versa going on. Okay. I entered in Tokyo University, the political science and international law faculties. He entered also that same. And we studied together. And we passed the war times. And we grew together, and then he entered into the chemical companies after graduate Tokyo University. I could not decide what I should do, so I went into graduate school. Later, I met Miss George Osawa, and later I came American and went to Columbia University, the graduate schools. Meanwhile, we didn't correspond. He was growing, he was working, and I was growing, and I was working dishwashing, etc. in New York, carrying the luggage as a hotel bellboy. I didn't understand how I should spend a little time when carry the luggage to the rooms, the opening windows or cloning hairs until they give me tip. Time is very important. So all those things while we were doing. Now, 35 years later, 38 years later, we met recently in Boston. He came out. We are very happy, of course. Now we started to talk what we have done 35 years. Now, he is chairman of Japan's Artificial Internal Organs Industrial Association. He made that association 7 years ago, and he has been all chairman. In other words, he is the leader of manufacturing internal organs. I watched his face. I couldn't speak. I explained what I have been doing throughout America and Europe, etc., and began natural food, and began lectures, began writing books, began this, began that, etc., etc., etc. She couldn't speak. My initial is MK. As you know, Japan is very highly technologically developed. I learned from him for 2 days how modern artificial organ is going on present time. Already they can, theoretically, technologically, they can replace all organs. All organs. Not only heart, not only kidneys, all organs, theoretically, technologically. Even already theoretically, technologically, they can replace whole head.
Wow.
Only they don't do yet is because no demand yet. So scientist research side already there they can do it. But the industry side, they are saying wait, because we must develop market.
Wow.
And we must calculate cost calculations. How much does it take? Now replacing head is more than $1 million. So no market available. We must work out much more cost down and develop demand.
Fuck you up. Fuck us up.
And they have already 10 years plan. This year, this develop. But next year, this is develop. Third year, this 10 years plan. Towards that, billions of dollars investment, okay? Banking, insurance company, this and that, medical society, so forth, the drug industry, that's all associated, okay? Perhaps you may know kidney machine. Japan's kidney machine is a very excellent kidney machine. dialysis. Japanese people using about 50,000 dialysis the cases per year. American people using 40,000 because American people using other method. Total about 70 to 80,000 cases every year, dialysis, new dialysis. Anyway, with full speed going, replacing organs, artificializing peoples, etc. goes. That we call bionation. 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 That bionation is after million years, thousand years, the natural humanity which made this civilization, these histories, Roman Empire, or Holy Roman Empire, or various countries and modern civilizations, French revolutions, etc., various histories, independence of United States, so forth. These human beings now rapidly degenerating. So, in order to cope with degenerations, we make bionation. That is, replacing sick organs. Okay? Heart to the plastic heart, kidney dialysis, or glands, organs, etc., etc. Many friends here have been taken out some part of body already. Okay? And many friends also replace some bones. And if you can't hear, then you put in an air device. If you can't see, then you put not only lens, but also glaucoma or cataract. You replace eyeballs or lens. And also teeth, practically everyone replacing teeth, right? Artificial way. This mind is still natural, organic one. Also ugly. And same things, some part of the lung take out, some part of large intestine take out because of colon cancer. Like hysterectomy, 700,000 cases every year going on, right? 700,000 cases. At that speed, when American women reach 65 years old, 50% American women do not have uterus, okay? And ovary taking out, or testicles taking out, right? And various things going on, okay? That we call bionation, replacing organ, artificial organ, and also being controlled by various chemicals or electric device, etc., right? Body functions. Following bionation goes psychonation. That is because human mind becoming very chaos, violence, wild, antisocial behavior, or depression, or anxieties. So, giving pills, giving injections, putting some chemicals in the certain food, certain drink, and giving this controlling. That is beginning, began already in mental institutions, everyday pills, controlling, chemical controlling going on, or electric shock going on,
Because you don't depend on you.
etc. Okay? And not only that, the drugs, marijuana, cocaine, etc., that is more individual initiation of that psychonations, artificially changing, try to make thinkings, consciousness. Okay? This psychonation will become more and more prepared of modern society. And school children may be given all of them, they're given some kind of drugs, chemicals, before studies or lunchtime. And also in the college time now, you know that some young people have the experience when you have the examinations. You have to awake in the night time. You take some chemicals, some drugs, or speed, etc. Right? And you are doing, okay? And those psychological, artificial control psychology.
Drinks
Spread.
to make you think better, what they call it, supposedly, go faster.
Together with them, following ultra psychonation. This ultra psychonation is changing memory. Example, unpleasant memory, etc. Not only hypnotizing, but also changing memories by chemicals. Or when baby is born, already programmed memory put in. Instead, the naturally gain memory. Or we erase past memory and giving some kinds of memories, artificialized memories. Same way, will, intention, aspiration, or towards the definition of God, what is love, what is peace. These already programmed things we can put in the brains. Control, most basic fundamental concept of human mind or spirit, that we call ultra psychonation. 1980. Towards 2000 to 2020, and together with artificial human beings, manufacturing of robot production, which does not complain for vacation or ways, which become more and more sophisticated. This is half mechanized. This is fully mechanized. Eventually, this becomes very highly sophisticated one. Already, theoretically and engineering or technically, already they can make. Robot can think, robot can talk, robot can hear, robot can see, robot can act. Okay? Already they can make it. Right? And again, little too expensive, not so much demand yet. Okay? But soon we'll have the big demand when your husband become prostate troubles. Then you may get the robot. And in the department store, you may choose this one, that one. And not only that, as everyone knows through newspaper and radio or the magazines, now genetic engineering. Genetic engineering. What does it mean? Artificial conception, artificial pregnancy in the maybe plastic or the incubator, whatever. Artificial, the baby, artificially grown baby in the chemical liquid, so forth. genetic engineering. This already have been used extensively in the cattle industry. Okay? Do you know that America has now how many cows? For 2 persons, 1 cow. Okay? Total 230 million populations in the United States. Half of that population, cows. Okay? There. And those cows, okay? How many ox need to produce those cows next spring, next to their children's? Only 12 ox, 12 male needed, 12 males. Okay? All right. So, in the world of cattle, new 12 races coming up. Right? 12 races.
Dang.
Similar situation may come in the future of the world. The 1920 comparing 1980, 60 years, some British medical research made. Sperm count in the male dropped 34%. Okay. Average 34% dropped sperm count comparing 1920s male and 1980s male. And modern college, American college, young age, their sperm's reproductive ability is, after they check some group, 23% of young male do not have ability to produce children. Okay, almost 1/4. Okay. And now you know 1 out of 4 families cannot produce children. Right? You know that. Okay. So more and more genetic engineering goes. All right? And sperm bank, egg bank, etc. will begin. Right? Sperm and egg themselves also may be artificialized. Not only natural sperm, natural eggs. Then, what causes this? What causes? End result is totally new type of species are caused. Totally new type of species, which are controlled by high technologies, high communications through the computer, this and that, each brains, high chemicals, high waves from probably satellites sending out. Right? And the mind, the body, as well as its life itself, constitution, tendency, character itself, all control. Okay? In those kinds of new species, of course, it's totally unnecessary to have Catholic religion, Jewish, the Talmud, Buddhist Heart Sutra, and Taoism, the Tao. What do they mean, religion? What do they mean, arts? What do they mean, culture? What do they mean, tradition? What do they mean, heritage? What do they mean, spirit? What do they mean, mother and father? What do they mean?
They don't know.
What does it mean? The words of love, words of peace, words of justice, friendship, In other words, total modern or total human traditions now going to end, including the civilizations. Some future studies, together with large computers, there's some group of scientists worked and began to calculate how goes to future, about 12,000 years history. Then while computer is going on, came 1980, 1950 came electronic age. Then 1980 came bionation age, 2000 cyclonation age, ultra cyclonation 2020, then computer goes every year, creating data. Then the year of 2033, computer stopped. 2033, which they thought this is end of civilization. As a result of this, may be by war, may be by some other means, direct cause of end, but underlying cause is all this new artificial species. And then, why this way we are now going? Because as we talked this afternoon, yesterday, we forgot appreciation, gratitude to nature, to parents, to traditions. Because we have been thinking we are the good guy. Because we have been thinking enemies are there. So we cannot cure ourselves. We cannot heal ourselves. So because of those ignorance of life, we have to depend, cut out this, replace this and that, etc. goes. Because of human arrogance, because of human ignorance, end of mankind comes. That comes not 1,000 years later, comes only 50 years, 60 years later. Okay? Comes. With present day speed, of course. Then, there, opposite. This we can say KM lines. There are other lines. KM. That is, no, we should not go that way. Let's go that way. If lung cancer arise, don't replace lung. That because we made mistake by eating cheese and fat, etc. So we can cure ourselves. If bone cancer arise, don't replace bones. We can cure ourselves. Let's rejuvenate naturally by changing blood, by eating correctly, by recovering the spirit of thankfulness, gratitude, spirit of joy of life. And let's begin again really good, sound, natural life. Through natural way, without replacing, let's recover one by one organs, cells, glands. Okay? that natural recovery. Eventually, not only symptoms disappears. Suppose symptom appears. Suppose this is health. Here, suppose you may say cancer or whatever, okay? AIDS, cancer, whatever. From a healthy line, because of long time chocolate and candies, ice creams, or steaks, so forth, goes. Still, cancer don't appear. 10 years passed, 20 years passed, then began cancer appears. Now let's make opposite direction. Begin, go up, go up, go up, go up.
What do we do?
Cancer disappears. Still continue to eat well. Go up. Unless otherwise, if on the way now my cancer become remission, my cancer no more. Now I can eat steak, I can eat ice cream, etc. Then begin again.
Back to doing the same.
Cancer comes. So let's establish health and continue. Yes, at that time you may eat a little more flexible way, but not only health, but let's make our mind, our spirit higher and higher. Okay? This is natural recovery and here, physical, mental, and spiritual evolution towards the development of universal consciousness. And making the method the cheapest, can practice at home, can practice everyone, 90 years old person, 3 years old baby, even baby in mother's womb. Anyone, by cheaper cost than present, macrobiotic food is about 1/3 cost, because no more cheese, no more meat, no more sugars. Okay? Each item maybe sounds expensive, but much cheaper. Okay? And let us control ourselves. Freedom of eating, freedom of cooking. That means to control body, mind, spirit by our hand. And develop eventually universal consciousness towards the realization of one peaceful planetary commonwealth, or you may say community. Okay. This majority of people now going this way. Okay? This way. Maybe your father, maybe your brother, maybe your friends. Now minority, huge people who started to wonder, my direction is something wrong. This way I shouldn't go. began to know macrobiotics, start to begin and recover. Like Ellen's wonderful story and many other friends. Eh? And then changing all cells day by day, change all tissues, all skins day by day, changing all mind day by day, happier and happier, brighter and brighter. While her family or her friends have many majority of people going down this way. Okay? And she's go up and up and up.
Hey, Levi, how you doing? Hey, grandson.
And when she start to tell to the people this wonderful message, wonderful experience of rejuvenation, of recovery, that means this is resurrection. Okay? Then she is angel itself. Angel. So, macrobiotics is producing new race, new highest possible healthy and spiritual race. Okay? From the rapidly degenerating, declining, dying humanity, among them bringing up anyone who wish more highly evolved, natural, highly evolved, physical, spiritual way, bringing up. That is macrobiotics. Okay? If macrobiotic did not appear, Garson diet there, this diet is there, this wheatgrass, etc. there. Nonsense to me. Okay? That is another symptomatic medicine. All right? Not human life itself, supplements, etc. Right? Vitamin supplements. It's not human life itself. How to respect parents, how to cook food, how to admire or appreciate nature. Not life itself. That is nothing but technique again. Technique to approach symptomatically, try to erase some symptoms. But macrobiotics is not like that. Macrobiotics is your day-to-day life itself. Sleeping time, waking time, taking bath time, sitting toilet time, which I like very much to read a book, and all life aspects there, macrobiotics life. Okay? And that newly resurrected species with this new lifestyles, which heritage yet more refined, more universalized, by that this dying mankind on this planet are bringing up. How many can we do? We don't know yet. How many millions? We don't know yet. 1 out of 100, 1 out of 1,000, 1 out of millions, I don't know yet. But we are trying our best. And then, still, many of them may go this way. Because this way is so wonderfully, magnificently sophisticated. Big hospitals, big sophisticated machine, thousands degrees doctors, scientists, many shining the X-rays, radio waves, this and that, etc. Okay? But this way is humble, no big facility, because this is day-to-day life itself. And this way, doctors, specialists, etc. saying, we take care of you. Shut up. This way is, you take care.
You take care.
You must cook, you must chew, you must take care. I don't take care, you must take care. This way, many thousand, $1 million needed. So insurance needed. So social security needed. This is needed. This way is food costs become cheaper. Insurance become unnecessary. My family, for example, my grandparents, my mother died at the age of 84, just about 3 years ago. Father is about 80 now, 88 or 89, still alive. Ourselves, children, and grandchildren, more than 10 members. For past 35 to 40 years, didn't spend any money for drugs or medication. Didn't need to spend except the fixing time of teeth. So I am hesitating still this. Family members fix. And except the children's delivery time, baby delivery time. And very recently, one grandchild, still very young, he was under the sunshine, summertime, so severely, and became very weak. So had to take care the vitamins, etc., so forth. The problem is very economical, simple, clean life comes. Okay? And no tiredness, highest quality, okay? And highest spirit, and love for everyone comes. Whether we go this way, whether we go that way, this is choice for everyone. People must decide, everyone. And if this takeover leadership at the end of 2000, then mankind can be saved. And mankind can go to build one planetary peaceful world. But if this fails, that means this takeover leadership, now doing leadership is take over, then at the end of 2000, at the end of the 19th century, from now about 17 years, 16 years later, situation for entire mankind will become too late.
Yourself, regardless of nobody else.
Because by then, so many people
yourself little by little every day. He said otherwise the universe is going to make us robots.
Very sophisticated,
is going to get us out of here because we're not showing gratitude or appreciating ourselves, one, eating right, changing, and appreciating others and Mother Earth and other things that help us. So true.
Too late. Cannot recover the mankind natural way. So, either we go the road of way of perishment.
Yeah, but he
end of mankind.
He say, but
on this
you
planet.
don't have to pay attention
Or whether
to
we
that.
go natural recovery and
Get your
endless
priorities in
evolution
order.
will continue.
Yeah, but get your priorities.
Eventually,
What about what are you doing?
planetary one
You know,
world,
for you.
then develop more solar systems, one solar system civilization. We're reflecting always order of universe, law of God. Okay? Whether we go that way, this is only this century's decided. Only here, 15 years, maximum 20 years problems. So, we are building every day, day and night, Ark of Noah, calling people, end of mankind coming, flood is arising, biological flood arising, degenerative flood arising, please come. But many people, what's that? Brown rice. What's that? Some friends who listen, who have the mind, yeah, that's maybe. And joining to the Ark of Noah. And they are now making new Ark of Noah. 1, 2, 3 copies. And telling also around them, come here, come here. But many of them are still blind. Okay? Blind. Time will come for them, full of sorrow, full of grief. But we have to continue to shout, continue to call to the all corner of this world. Come to the Ark of Noah. It's in macrobiotics. Continuous. Even people throw the stone, people snared, people attacked, people tried to destroy the ark which we built. Still, we must continue to call them. Come, right here, get in here. And if we can save some hundreds, millions people, and those 100 millions of people begin new life with happy families, while other people going genetic engineering, and is this my baby? You are producing, you and your husband producing through love, very wonderful baby. Okay. And offsprings, natural offsprings, while this is generation to generation making a new one. Huh? Right? And really I hope this natural human species continue forever upon this earth, as long as this earth goes, and forget about this route, because there is a way. He shares, my friend shares, that world, leading that world. I'll go with you this world, front and back, yin and yang. It's very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Anyway, we are of course still very good friends. We are going to exchange various kinds of information, what we are doing each other. And we help each other. Of course, he believes this is helping mankind. Of course, I am believing this is helping mankind. This appear help mankind, but eventually lead, very rapidly lead, end of the mankind. So friends, brothers, sisters, who share together with me, let's preserve natural quality of human species, Homo sapiens. And let's develop this species more higher qualities, free from sickness, free from my mental illness, confusions, delusions, and let's make this world into paradise. Friends, brothers and sisters who like to go together with me, let's go together. And let's call everyone, regardless difference of nationality, difference of race, difference of color, difference of religions, let's call everyone. Please come. Let's preserve our natural quality, let's develop our highest quality, body, mind, and spirit.
Yeah.
I'd like to go together with you. Thank you very much.
What if hair growth begins higher up?
He told us things we already know. But he also told us how in depth and serious that the universe is about getting rid of us and making robots of us because we won't stop and look at ourselves and heal yourself, forgive yourself, appreciate everything, everyone around us, not dominate and control. Realize the hurt in you is causing you to do those things. A lot of lessons we gotta learn. Virgo, let's see, because you are the health of us all, right? The information, the writing down, the books, all type of information, the secretary, the boss, the whatever it may be. Holding back from competition, because nobody's better than you. Who are you competing against? Why? When you have your knowledge, your understanding, that's good enough. You don't have to compete with anybody else, because you're good enough. You know? Arguing, fussing, fighting, doing horrendous things, conjuring, coming at people, trying to bend them to your will, your way, make them under you. Why? When you good enough, let them be who they supposed to be. Protect yourself, because we know we in the evil world. But you don't have to make somebody think or be under you, right? That goes back to healing you and loving yourself, forgiving yourself, right? Guilt, forgiving yourself, you know, talking to whoever you believe in, talking to yourself. You know, you're never talking to yourself. Ancestors, guides, very important. We break the generational curses, because a lot of them did not do that, and they depending on us. You know, just we all gotta not only talking about, I'm just talking about the Virgo sign, Mercury itself, not a person. I'm not coming at anybody. Greed is Sigma. I'm just saying what it represents. If it fit what you have not or have not been doing, there you go. Being powerful, strong. You know, you don't have to compete against anybody, because you all there, right? Healed, abundant, fertile, prosperous, right? Afraid of trying to make somebody under you, make somebody be this way for what? When you get through laughing at them, then what? Because the universe, creators have to whoop our booty because we've been acting like a little child that has not been taught right, that's been programmed to be a bully. not a full grown up, right? What do you want from this person? What do you want for yourself that you can't get for you? If you want abundance, get it. But in a balanced way, not to say I'm going to show off. I want everybody to praise me. I want them to be beneath me. I want to be the one on top and I want them on the bottom. You the learning planet, Virgo, right? School, books, paper, pen, everything. Something that you may not be doing, you know. Um, you may look at yourself and others may look at you puzzled because you could be just radiant with all, not only just beauty, but intelligence and smarts. And they're looking at, why is this person coming at me? This person is smart and brilliant. Why? And people learn from you. But you made, what came into your mind, or who came around you, or who you work for, or who programming you to say, I don't like that person. I want that person under me. I want to be superior. I'm brilliant than that person. Why are you comparing yourself with someone else? Why? You already got everything you need inside of you. And people admiring you. You can't have everybody's not gonna want to admire you. You got to accept that. Some people admire other people. There's nothing wrong with that. But making sure they admire themselves first, right? That's checking yourself. Why am I doing it? So now what you're doing is you're killing the body. You're killing your cells. You're becoming sicker, and you the health person. Reacting stupidly. Now, if you're in a profession that's what they do, you need to question that, because they know that you're going to kill your body by doing what they say to come against some other person. They're not going to tell you that because maybe you're materialistic. Maybe they're giving you stuff and you think that's, what you're supposed to have. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if you putting that above yourself, your health, then it's all going to come crashing down. All that you learn, there's real thing as Alzheimer's. There's real thing as dementia. But they do have factories that give it to you. They've been giving it to a lot of people. Lost memory. Say you older now and you was in your game when you was younger. You was getting knowledge, things that come to you. You know all this stuff. And as you get older, you might not remember a lot of that, or you already did that or whatever. And you see somebody coming up and they are doing what you did, getting the knowledge. Why would you get jealous of that? If anything, you should want to encourage and help that person, right? Because you're a teacher also. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They making you show up and remember again. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes this world can weigh you down. If we don't know how to keep ourselves boosted up, it can have us doing all kind of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? You feeling like something is an injustice. It's just being accountable for your actions, right? Virgo architect, Virgo sign, Mercury, not at a person. This could be anybody in this situation. I'm not coming at anybody. I'm just making a point of each sign, what you have in the sign as a who, or what that sign represents, okay? Now, nobody likes karma, at all, period. you know. And karma is what you put in the body, you get back out. What you put in the mind, you get back out. Period. Whatever it may be. I don't know if somebody's feeling unloved or you want somebody to feel it keep going out of yourself to somebody else. You keep on looking at somebody else instead of yourself. You worried about what somebody else, how they're going to feel about themselves, and trying to make them feel that way about themselves. That's a whole lot of energy you wasting on somebody else instead of putting that inside of you, because you already got everything you need, right? You got everything you need. And if what you don't have, you can learn. You ain't got to steal it. You ain't got to put nobody down for it. Everything is already in you. Period. Right? You're feeling unloved. And what happened? Go back. Was it in the womb? Bad things said to you? You remember mom and dad, siblings, whatever it may be? What? Start repairing that. I am good enough, regardless of how my family treated me, regardless of what somebody said in school, home, on a job, walking down the street, whatever. If you don't want to stay where you at, find out how to get somewhere else. You want to be away because y'all the hermit also. You go inside, right? It's to repair yourself from the inside out, right? King of Swords reverse. Abusive, quiet power. Lying to yourself. If somebody don't love you anymore, okay, that's on them. You're a good person. You should feel that way about yourself. I'm all that. But if you feel you don't love me anymore, then there's nothing I could do about it. You know, I wish you well. You know what I'm saying? Instead, be accountable for how you feel. I still love you, but if that's how you feel, then I have to, let you go. You know what I'm saying? And in order to repair my heart, so, I hope that you find someone that gives you what you need, that really appreciates you, and keep it moving. I mean, sometimes you can ask, well, what did I do? Can I, to repair the relationship if you feel that way? Sometimes it can be repaired. What am I doing or not doing? It's all according to how bad you want the relationship. And sometimes the person just don't know themselves either. You know what I'm saying? Got into it on false pretenses. Gentle, kind approach to the situation. King of Cups, but still loving you. Well, you don't love me, but I love myself. You know what I'm saying? So I got to continue that. I can't let you break me down because maybe they did it to hurt you. Maybe they said that to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I mean, yeah, it would hurt. But remembering who you are, right? And keep it moving. Somebody gonna love you. Love yourself first. Be happy, joyous to you first. Whether nobody ever come in. Making yourself happy. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying life. Appreciating Mother Nature and everything else. You ain't got to be bitter because that person didn't love you. That's not your person. Or maybe they need to go off and find out who they are. What they old saying, if they come back. I don't really like that saying. I try. But anyway, stronger And y'all got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? According to what that person have done to you, too. You can forgive, but can you trust them again if it's something horrible? Um, that requires a lot of really high vibing. That requires a lot of the ancestors, God, the creator, you know what I'm saying? That require a whole nother mindset. Um, and you have to see that in that person as well. Young white boys, I don't know you. So I don't know what that means for you. Yeah. The president blackmailed you or them. Could be a racism thing going on. Or controlling. I don't know what you into. But you know. What if that even towards you. Your family love you and wish a nigga would. Okay. So however you take that, whatever family, if it's your immediate family that you're born with, or the ones that the family that you established around you, they're loving their self, you know. There's bad cops, Pisces, Libra, and laws involved. Don't want you or husband or wife to have royalties. Want y'all dead, selfish. So evidently this right here is who you have around you, not your immediate family. Because it seems like an inheritance, royalties from some type of whatever it may be. They selfish, they don't love themselves. They want to take your stuff. You know? That could be why, could be the justice systems, could be, they don't want you to fight. They don't want you to know what's yours. And that's fair. Not saying materialistic, but if your parents left something to you and the other siblings, why should they want your part too? That's not fair. So they trying to do things against you, send people at you to stop you from having what's yours. That's not fair. Every time you turn around, something's going on. We got a girlfriend. She is in love with your man. So that goes back to the first thing we were saying about somebody telling you they don't love you anymore. Okay. Happens a lot. Friend of yours sneaking around with your man. I've seen 5% of that being their mate and it worked. But they could have been honest. I remember a reader, I'm not a reader, a person came on here some years back. He was a gay man and supposedly had a best friend that was a woman, and she was dating someone, and he felt like the guy was also undercover gay, and he started liking him. So far, he told me they didn't do anything yet, but he feels that he wants the guy. So I say, well, if that's your best friend, wouldn't you tell her how you feel? Hey, Christy, instead of sneaking around. Then he got defensive and was started putting her down. She had done nothing to him. Only brought a man in their life that he felt like he should have the man, not her. And I think he said she wasn't having sex with him yet either. But he felt like that was his soulmate or whatever, without telling her how he felt. That's being very dishonest. And then somebody that never did anything to you, you're automatically gonna go against them for a man or another woman and coming in a relationship. And I told him, I said, Did the man even tell you that he felt that way about you? So you getting all riled up and uh, hating someone, building up a case on someone that's been there for you the whole time and trying to discredit them and willing to sneak around behind their back to mess with somebody that they just met too, don't really know them, and you feel they shouldn't have them and you want them. How you know she might not even want them? She might feel that they undercover gay too. Nobody's communicating, and he's not. He don't even know how the man feel. So I suggested that he talked to his supposedly best friend about it. You know. So I don't know what happened in that situation. Barber, tarot reader, Capricorn. May get your hair done from a barber, or we might be talking about a barber. Please don't test me. Reverse. I know somebody is testing you about something. Your gay friend. Okay. Could be. I don't know. So anyway, Bergie, that's what I got for that. Scenarios. Take it how you take it. And that's, for all of us, because I had guys, somebody I really care about, my friend that passed away, the Taurus. He tried to talk to each one of my girlfriends, well, about 3 at least. And they really hurt. And they told me. One of them didn't. But she hinted at some things. And that's why I left him alone for all them years, and went on. And we started talking back 30, 40 years later. But it was time for him to leave. He, in some ways, apologized. He apologized like, well, if you wouldn't have did what you did, I wouldn't have did what I did. But I didn't do shit. Well, I used to go out a lot because when I used to go over his house, I was always coming to him for one thing. That was my fault. And I met him in the backyard. We stayed right behind each other. And he was wild, did what he did. Got girls. He mentioned the first time we went to bed together, I knew I was going to get you or your sister in the bed. You know what I'm saying? So little things he said made me feel like I wasn't special to him. So why should I pretend? And I found out through the years that I was, but he never told me. He also, when we walked to the park, he would not hold my hand because, he was popular. And he told me I don't hold hands, because he had other girls. He didn't want them to think that I was the main one, right? So eventually, I just stopped coming around. You know what I'm saying? I just started going, build my life somewhere else because I didn't feel special towards him. But 30, 40 years later, he remembering that little innocent girl that cared about him and wanted that back, and it was too late. I was a grown woman then. Third chakra, solar plexus, inner harmony. I trust my innate wisdom and respond accordingly. I do not allow my mind to create doubt or to override my strong gut feelings. I accept and express my feelings while accepting the feelings of others. I am at peace with myself and those around me, and I do not harbor unrealistic expectations of myself or of others. I release the need to control others. My personal power is free from ego and from any desire to manipulate or exploit situations or people. The foundation of my thoughts and actions is trust in myself. Boom. Craig will be knowing exactly what I need to do. All right, Virgie. Let's go to Scorpio. Self-love is that key. You know? Go in hermit mode. Heal yourself. What did I eat? What did I do? What thoughts did I bring in? It's key. Do I need to fast today? What I've been letting people give me. people pleasing. That's hurting me. Scorpio, let's see what's up. Scorpio is going deep in healing, deep hidden grudges, holding anger, resentment, stinger coming out. I'm gonna get you. I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna get you. Right or wrong, you didn't comply with what I said, or you hurt me, and I'm gonna get you. You know, not healing myself, not loving myself. What did I do? If I did do anything, apologizing or forgiving myself. If I didn't do anything, then I need to go head on away from this situation, because what? Eventually, I'm gonna fuck myself up, because I'm studying what did Carter B say? Somebody holding rent in your head. It's building up, putting, that one hurt me, that one hurt me, that one didn't talk to me right, that one did that. All putting in your Rolodex. I'm gonna get one at a time. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. We all been there. We all do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking to a specific person. If this is how you feel, take it how you take it. But I'm just saying each sign what it represents. Cause we need love. We need they finna fuck us up. For real, for real. Um. So we need to heal. Oh, I know it was raining. We are holding too much inside that's killing our inside, our minds, causing these parasites. Yesterday I did a parasite cleansing for me and my grandson. Felt a whole lot better. Archon parasite cleansing, I recommend that. I had to do it about 3-4 times. Um, yeah, because they got so much through the food, the water, the air. I was going to look for plants yesterday, and it was all this stuff on the leaves. And not only the plants, the insects eating it, but it was yellow, stuff they have coming down. So you have to do a special cleansing for that, in order to use it. I tried to find this pecan tree, and the pecan tree had so much of that stuff on it. I had to pick the leaves that did not have it on there in order to have some healthy pecan leaves to make a tea. That's my soap. That's my healing antidote, different, plants I use. And I was like, damn. And it was on a couple of other trees, fruit, feminine energy trees that have fruit on them. And I was like, damn. So I had to really pick out of there. You know what I'm saying? And that could be selective for picking people who boost you up around you, not hold you down too. What do they have on them that's going to get in you? You know what I'm saying? Do you have time for that? Um, yeah, that's a take. I didn't even know what I was going to say, but hey, the creator wanted to say that. Who's around you? What are they putting? Is somebody putting something inside of your mind? Are you doing that by holding the grudges from childhood? Oh, okay, Steve. Hi, Jeffrey. Thank you. Love you too. Okay. I'm a smoke detector. Good to know that, Steve. Thanks. Um. So yeah, I'm watching that because I think you can become a sponge. You know, um, things around you as holding things inside. You can become a sponge, and you got to clean that sponge out. If you keep a sponge or anything, wiping the cabinet, wiping off everything, it's a lot of germs and bacteria get in there, and you throw that away. So that's the same thing about mine. our body, holding all that resentment inside and not getting rid of it. And this is a disappointment. I don't have no smoke detector going off at all. You know, so I don't know what you're hearing. Could be on your end. They be doing stuff so you can't hear the message, right? Um, I have no control over that. It says Page of Pentacles, something about school. Um, I was saying I hated school. Put it like that. I felt like it was a setup. I'm gonna tell you, I graduated. Yeah, I didn't want to let them know how smart I was. I felt something. I just felt when I was a child, I just felt that they was gonna do something or use me or something, play on my intelligence. I noticed the people that were making straight A's, that they boost up above everybody else in the classroom and try to make everybody else feel bad or want to be like that student, and everybody was on their own level, and they didn't appreciate that. It's very few teachers that did. And I noticed that by them boosting these kids, certain ones up, and them going off to college, those that did make it that far if they wanted to, or even in basketball players, the sports, and thinking that they are going to be picked and being disappointed that it didn't turn out like that, and being heartbroken and not realizing that life don't always turn out because we have a lot of evenness here, and it might not be in your path for you to go that way. We was trying to make our own path, or others was making our own path for us, you know, and you got stuck in that situation. That might not even be what you wanted to do, you know, but because they were praising you that way, because it's a lot of pressure. I noticed that about myself when I would make A's in class, how people would praise me. I didn't like it. Mm-mm. I'm like, wait a minute. Mm-mm. Today I'm making an A, tomorrow I make a C or a D. You look at me funny. You wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just started noticing stuff like that. Even the teachers, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is too wishy-washy for me. You know what I'm saying? I knew the answers to some things, whole lot of things, but I didn't put the right answer, um, or what I thought. Also when we do spelling words, ZZ. I'm gonna say this side note right quick. Spelling words. Wait a minute. Let me finish my thought. Spelling words. When we had to look it up in the dictionary, I didn't take the first definition. I always wanted to go to the second or the third definition of the word, because I felt like the first one wasn't. If they, a lot of them did not have second and third, but I felt like that wasn't the real meaning of that word. Teachers got mad at me because of that. They would mark X on that, but that's how I felt. I feel like it was something else hidden. That was my Scorpio, because I'm a Scorpio moon, I'm Scorpio Venus, I'm Scorpio Neptune, I'm a cusp of Scorpio. I always looked at deeper into things, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't like that, and I didn't care. Then some of them was always trying to put me under, because I had a sister that was a Virgo. She was a year older than me. So they would call me her name, like I was supposed to respond. And, oh, you're not like her. You're not like your sister. No, my name is, you call me this. You calling me her name. I'm looking around because you ain't talking to me. That's not my name. They didn't even give me a chance to find out who I was, because they wanted me to be like my sister. Me and her, two different people. Although born a year apart, we wasn't twins. Even twins are different. Some may be alike, but a whole lot of them, they different. So I had to go through that in school. My sister that's a Sagittarius, she told me that we have another sister that's a Sagittarius. She said she had to go through that same thing. No, with her Cancer sister, and wear hand me downs. You know, my mom did what she can do, whatever. So that was an issue in school. You know, because I wasn't like the other ones. I didn't participate like everybody else. They had my own mind. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't appreciate that. So it's like, whatever. So I used to go, since I'm zero in here to you, let me go see what's up. Can I go use the restroom? I would go to all three lunches. I would go chill out with some of my friends I knew. I would eat all three lunches. I had three, what was it, Mr. Bigham, still remember them today. Mr. Bigham, he was a heavy-set white man. He used to wear overalls. Mr. Owens, he was a black man. Mr. Owens taught science. Mr. Bigham taught history. And it was a science teacher. No, was he science? He was biology. And he was cool too, but I'm gonna tell you about him in a minute. But Mr. Bigham knew that history was bullshit. Mr. Bigham would come in, put the stuff on the board. Mr. Owens did the same thing. Y'all study that. Get to that table and be knocked out asleep. So I already knew to get my chocolate pudding, my chocolate milk, and my cookies, whatever cookie they had. I think I mostly got like sugar cookies or whatever. Eat my little cookies or whatever. I put my chair next to his desk, put another chair in front of me, and went to sleep with him. So did. And Mr. Owens, he would come in, put stuff on the board too, because I think he had two jobs. And, tell everybody to, do the assignment, put his head down, and went to sleep. And I would do my assignments, because most of all did it at night, whatever. And then went to sleep with him. Or either go leave out the room. Everybody would leave out the room, do whatever, because he was knocked out asleep. And the biology teacher, now I liked it him. He was paying a lot of attention to me. I think that's what I like. But he made me turn on somebody because this person, I went to school with nerds. I was a nerd too, but I was an undercover nerd. And me and him was friends. And the teacher was jealous because the nerd know more than him. So I didn't know that he was programming me to come against my friend. And I was so happy that the teacher was paying attention to me that I went along with it. And I hurt my friend. It's a white guy. I went to school, mixed school. And the teacher was white as well. And I regret that today. But that peer pressure and finally being recognized, and they're using you, in school. So, yeah. So anyway, somebody's disappointed about school. Feel like they were cheated. Some kind of knowledge, some type of something. Not where you want to be, stuck. No offers, could have finished college, whatever it may be. And it's causing sickness. It's causing sickness because you only think in one way. There's plenty ways to get this education to be and do and have what you want. But you going by one way, and you might be mad at some of your classmates. Maybe they went abroad. Maybe they got businesses now. Even some of them got married or kids, if you're worried about that. And you're not where you want to be. You're supposed to, the one that's supposed to succeed. You know how they tell you that's the one supposed to succeed in school. And it didn't work out that way. Not yet. You're still here. It says 3 of Pentacles. Skeleton key, baptism, confession, teamwork, religious, usher boys, bad child, reason, blueprints, So some plans that you had that you strongly believed in, like I say. But was that your thinking? You know what I'm saying? Or was you going on what was expected of you? Are you very religious? We're finding out now that religion is something else. Programming, right? That's what I'm saying. Could have been programmed to think that way. Yeah, now you stuck. Your third eye is closed. Your chakras. It's not for everybody. Okay, I'm just speaking on the Scorpio sign. I explained them that. And it's not, um, you're feeling stuck. You're making bad decisions. Trying to get up. Because you still believe that same mindset that you were taught as a child or in church or whatever the deal may be. That same religion, that same way of thinking. You still thinking that way. It's making you evil. It's making you hold on grudges. It's making you retaliate. It's killing your body. You're not using your intuition, your third eye. You're not allowing the information, nothing new to come in. You staying stuck. It's deeply, deeply, deeply rooted. Hades. Okay. It's making you evil. You're not free. You're not feeling beautiful inside. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling stuck. You got to get out that mindset. And it takes time. It takes time. The wrong decisions, wrong people coming to you. And they plan on you. They plan on your hurt. They're using you. You doing it to yourself, really. Because you're not clearing that in that heart. Because you're still holding it from past. It's something you're supposed to be doing. That's your calling. And you're not accepting that. Four Wands reverse. It's a challenge. Maybe that's why. You're sad, not stable, conflict, misunderstanding. Maybe you wanted the mansion, the this, the that, the materialistic things, and you don't have it. So you're doing whatever. This is really about your mind, though. You're doubting yourself. You may be jealous of others who have it. You want to knock them down if they have any confidence, because things not turning out the way you thought they should because you was lied to. That's why I didn't like school. Cause I just felt like it was something else, you know. Oh, um, ZZ, I tried a Primo. I went to a girlfriend's house. She was a Gemini, and they was smoking. I smoked weed back then. 20. I think I had my daughter back 24. I think I started smoking weed maybe 21, something like that. I got introduced to somebody. And I always meet the demons, always. So they gave me some of the crack in the Primo. I didn't like it instantly. I felt paranoid. I felt uneasy. I felt out of control. And I couldn't have that. And I had my daughter with me. And she didn't like playing with the kids because these type of people judge children. Who's the prettiest? And she didn't feel at ease, so she was coming back and forth in there with me, and I was trying to get along with people, and I was really paying attention to what I was doing. So her dad came in, and he was pissed the fuck off of me. he was like, "Why did you try it?" Now he smoked it. And matter of fact, he didn't stop, and he died. He got an enlarged heart. And he said, "Why did you try it?" And I was like, "Well, how do I get this off of me? Because I do not like this feeling." And he told me, and everybody told me, go home, relax, chill out, eat something. It's not gonna last long. So I'm stumbling to the house. He making sure we okay. And put my daughter, gave her, she could be okay. And as I'm dozing off, here come Miss Cocaine, or whatever the hell she was. And all white, seductive, just like the weed. I met a blob, some type of blob demon. I don't know what the fuck that was when I smoked weed. I didn't smoke. I tried the girlfriend of Virgo had moved in with her. She thought I was too proper, listening to mama too much. So she decided to let me try it. My mama told me she was the first one to try it with her too. So she decided to ease me or whatever. And it didn't go well because I ain't smoke again. I think that was when I was like 15 or 16. And I didn't like it. And I didn't try it again until I was 21. So anyway, so here she come all in white, seductive, and sitting on the table. And, and I'm like, I felt the evilness. And I'm all inside of me talking. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I said, this is a holy body, right? She looked. So I tell you what, we make a deal. I won't bother you no more, and you won't bother me. And that was when I was 24. I didn't have no problems. I didn't get hooked. Nothing. Period. And when I decided to stop smoking weed, I asked the creator, I need you to take this from me. I don't want my kids doing this, and I want them to see me high. And I left it alone. They left. But yeah, I did try it. But I never got hooked. Mm-mm. I don't smoke weed now. When I be smoking, that's nicotine, oregano, basil, myrrhwort, whatever type of herbs like that. I want my mind clear. I don't want to be high or drunk or out of my mind. I don't like being out of control. Some people can control it, what they do. I'm not knocking anybody from that. I'm saying how I feel about me. But anyway, so yeah, Scorpio, whoever this is for, with that feeling inside, holding these grudges, because things didn't turn out the way that you thought or would plan it in your head to think. This might not even be what you even thought about. Because I remember when my daughter was younger and she was talking about medical, so I just started, I didn't know what to buy. She was a Scorpio. She didn't really share a lot of what she liked. She wasn't sure. So I bought her the telescope, stuff, medical stuff like that. Then I bought her um, the oven, the pots and pans, the dishes. She showed them like she don't like that shit today. She need to have it made. But she still wasn't interested. But when she went to school, she was trying to stay with that A mind that they kept her in school. Now she worked for it now. And having expectations of her till she thought being a doctor, saying I want to be a doctor, would give her more recognition in school. So she kept that even when she went to college. She got her own scholarship, the whole 9 yards, went to a good college. And when she got there, it was tougher than she thought. Her grades, she wasn't keeping A's. So she had to go back to my Leo daughter and my Libra son, Scorpio son, for help on some things. They all three had the same dad. They were all smart. So they helped her out in that situation till she got, more into it and start picking her grades up. Now she graduated 4 years of college, but um started realizing that the doctor thing was not her. Um I said, well, how about being a nurse? How about being a physical therapist? This at the start when she would come home, I would tell her, okay, there's some laboratories. They said that they would let you volunteer. Some doctor's offices, their doctor, he said he would let her volunteer. Different things I was trying to, so you can figure out this exactly what you want. Do you want to be in this field? But she never would do it. Never would do it. I said, okay, well, why don't you go to your counselor before you graduate? Either you can work there at the school or whatever, you're in the counselor situate so you can have steady income until you figure out what you really want to do. Didn't do that. I say, because baby, when you come home, this world is not nice. They don't give a damn what you got. If you ain't got no pull in somebody that's going to hire you, and then being a black American, that'll hold you back because you're intelligent. And then if you're confused, they love to use that against you too. It's not going to work out. So she didn't listen. So she went put an application. What they said, overqualified, not enough experience. That's why I was trying to get her to volunteer because I knew what they were going to do. Okay. Now she have nothing to put on the resume, so she get disappointed. Heartbroken. So I'm still working on it, y'all, but it causes different things. You know what I'm saying? Could be a male energy. I don't know. But yeah. So I don't know if you're feeling like impoverished mind, not good enough. I just always been a type of person. I was like that in the country, in Louisiana. People, I was a baby of 10, and they had strange things going on, a lot of incest, selfishness. There's a lot of things going on. I'm just looking at everybody, checking everything out. I played a lot by myself. And when I did have friends or a little guy or whatever come play, they would tease me about it, run him off, run me off. I'm boohoo crying. Just, I'm just, I just watched everybody. And how my sister would turn people against me, or if we all playing something and I can't have my turn of saying what I want to play and everybody else done had their turn, I don't want to play no more. um Girlfriends that playing with, we playing good one day, get on the bus for school the next day, you get with other people, you want to fight me. Hey, how you doing, Layla? Then I don't want to play with you no more. I can't trust you. That's just how I was. I'm still kind of like that. I didn't understand that's how kids do. My mom didn't explain that to me. Um, I kind of got it later, but I mostly try to hang around friends that, didn't treat me that way. I had some that did. But anyway, I would go off on adventures and discover stuff on my own and enjoy myself. I learned that at an early age. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, um, that's why I say I don't mind being alone. It's good to me. I meet people, talk, conversate. Got my family. I'm working on them because a lot of people got inside of my family and then their bloodline as well, and you know, um, deterred them another way. And my baby girl that passed, they was programming her and her bloodline as well because they wasn't really confident people. But what I like about them is they were together. They loved each other. I liked it that. But there's a lot of jealousy and fathers, infant issues, and then the world just didn't appreciate, they don't appreciate goddesses, you know what I'm saying? They don't appreciate us women. They don't appreciate, they want to knock you down, you know. But anyway, so yeah, um, so that's the deal, Scott. If that's you, you have to reprogram your mind now. Reprogram your body. What are you eating? Your eating habits. You could have a lot of blockages. Um, that parasites cleansing, fasting, no meat for a while. Because y'all can be a carnivore, y'all can be love meat, right? Your space, keeping it clear and clean. Not saying you're a dirty person. Um, just reprogramming. This is for all of us. We all got that in us. You know what I'm saying? Catching yourself. Because my thing is two things. My feet. Because I used to wear them shoes, trying to be cute back in the day and all of that. Messed up my feet. And my teeth. Knowing better. We had classes when I was going to school on how to take care of your teeth. And I didn't do it. So, you know, reprogramming yourself. That's all it is about. Just like if you listen to the video I had earlier, going off on yourself, that Virgo energy, hermit mode, you know. Hey, Def, yeah, I remember how you doing? You know, hermit mode, going off into, and really looking at, your surroundings and people around you, you know. Is it even worth, if a relationship didn't work out, was that really for you? I remember. You know, was that really a relationship for you? You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all could be controlling. You know, you could be obsessive. You know, is that healing you or is it hurting you? Because, you know, I said before, each sign, you got to remember these people program us to be a certain way. Like, I'm a Libra. I'm always supposed to want relationships. I'm always supposed to stay there. And I stayed in relationships long, too. You know, trying to make it work. So I just got an epiphany, like, shit, this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me to go. But they want to program. You got to study work on you. Whatever they say you're supposed to do. Because they saying Scorpio is obsessed, controlling, don't want to let go, get revenge. So those some things that they put in that sign. That might not even be what it's all with these signs. We got dig deeper. They took a lot of information away. We might need to dig real deeper on that. And that might even not even be what it's, cracked up to be, because that causes a lot of pain and sickness, and that might be the agenda. You know what I'm saying? For you to get hurt, sick, Libra, staying in a relationship that's toxic. You know what I'm saying? They just hope I kill myself or get sick, or the partner kill me, or me kill a partner and they put me in jail or a sane asylum or whatever the fuck. So, just really getting off into understanding you, you know, and getting over that hurt. And so you won't retaliate and not have people renting free rent in your mind or whatever the deal is. Wanting somebody who's not for you. If they keep telling you no, it doesn't mean yes. You know what I'm saying? Learn to take constructive criticism. Knowing when somebody love you enough to tell you the truth, and you not taking it as something that they trying to come against you on. You know what I'm saying? That they're trying to keep you down. Know the difference. Hand and feet. Somebody might have that. Don't get paid for killing. Somebody could be off into that. Putting something in your purse, car, home, set you up, hide, follow, monitor, track you. Still trying to find a way to set you up. Break her down. She too strong. Jealous of your gifts and your DNA. Want to steal and kill you to take them. We all got evenness here. See what I'm saying? Too strong. Because once a Scorpio is healed, that's a bad motherfucker. You can see it. You can read everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can see them coming a mile away. You feel it. You know what I'm saying? You shit. Baby, that's a bad motherfucker. They can't fuck with you. You become the Scorpion King, right? Queen. Stranger, serial killer woman, trying to steal kids' youth from them to stay young, protect them. Dizzy, look weak, confused, tired, symptoms. So I don't know if it's your children or what happened to you, or you feeling like that way. Because I remember I was grown, and I told y'all about the lady. I knew there was a witch came on that bus. Not only the one that was messing with my daughter, took care of that, but these witches that did this here to her. But anyway, it's a Scorpio in me. But she came on the bus. She had already stole somebody's body. She had already stole somebody's hair. Now she was looking for a face, or probably skin too. So I'm looking at her, and her face is horrible. And nobody else seeing on the bus. She came as a Caucasian energy. And most of the people, you know how they got the men programmed. You know, I'm not saying every man who dates out of their race is programmed, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So nobody's seen her that I've noticed, because I looked around to see if anybody noticing her like me. So she sits in front of me. And I scooted up to the other side, and she looked back. Well, no, you didn't. You not finna trying to steal my face, sister. You know? But she noticed I noticed, and she eventually got off the bus. Yeah, I see you. That's that was Scorpio energy in me, okay, sister. They don't want nothing and don't want you to have nothing or be nothing. You will work for a faithful, true, and trustworthy police service or secret society. Something's good coming. Without a jar, a cage. Want your skin, blood, body parts to make purses, shoes, etc. To mark you for life. Crazy and sick people. We already know that happens. And I'm still confused. So you killed me. You made bags and shoes and all that. My soul gone. My spirit gone. Unless you captured whatever you can capture in a jar. You come back and you, what? Tell me, bitch, look, I made you a purse. Bitch, look. What are you getting out of that? What kind of mindset gratification? I could see a being, even beings need to check themselves, because everybody getting checked by the universal creator. I don't give a fuck what you are. So, eating people, drinking the blood, I don't know what they getting out of that. You gonna be judged for that. I don't know. I just bargain. Sometimes I try not to think so hard about it. Janitor. There's nothing wrong with a janitor. I know plenty of janitors and maids have bought them a home and every damn thing. Paid for. Okay? You're fired. You're about to lose your job. Now, that came out like that. Your daughter. Massage therapist. Maybe that's what somebody needs to go back to school to do. It's foggy. Reverse. It's foggy. Living undercover. Going undercover to solve a crime. Could, like I say, work for the police department. That would be good. I mean, for some, not all. So I don't know. This scenario is for anybody in that mindset or whatever the deal may be. There could be something you're afraid of, losing your job, making you feel like you're a loser because that didn't happen. The way life is not in it. This evil word is not going to turn out like you want it. I don't give a damn if you join that organization. Look at the people in Scientology. They gotta downgrade themselves in order to get what they want, and they don't get what they want. They started controlling them. Each one of them got something that you got to do to be under them, and they send you on these wild, crazy, deadly assignments. But you might get a pat on the back, and you might not. You know what I'm saying? And then, even with an entity jumping inside of you, you know what I'm saying? It's taking control, and then when it jump back out, you got to be the one got to be accountable and go to jail or get killed or whatever. You got to notice when something coming inside of you that's not you. And they can do that because of all the hurt and pain you went through or going through, or things that you expected to turn out this way that you were promised and didn't turn that way or that way, relationship, whatever it may be, and you turn it bitter and you want the person to die. You want them to suffer. You want them to be sick. And it's all going to reflection of you. It's going to come back to you, you know. You don't get no, something, I don't care, let it happen. Let it happen to my child. Let it happen to me. I think you do care after that shit get to fucking with you and you can't enjoy it. But, that is what it is. Okay. Sorry, Scott. Oh, let me read you. Oh, what's my did? Let's see what they say. I don't know. It's my perception of it. I try to ease my mind. I got so much coming at me for no. Maybe it's reasons. I'm sorry if I hurt y'all in any type of way, not knowing and unknowing. But I don't like control. Third chakra, solar plexus. Ain't that Scorpio energy? Personal power. I choose to be myself and to express my truth. I have a positive influence on the people and situations around me. I allow my integrity and confidence to shine, which instills more confidence and belief in myself, and then encourages others to have natural confidence in me. I do not allow my personal power to become egotistical, manipulative, or exploitative. Yeah, I'm telling you, the universe know what they do. Love everybody. The man said we can heal ourselves and rise above and change all of this stuff. Alrighty, we got. I did look at Aquarius first. Aquarius. We're supposed to be in the stage of a new age of Aquarius. What is that entitled? Humanitarian, helping each other, working together, um, inventions, whatever it may be, changing the world for a better place, the golden age, everybody having equal amounts of things, right? According to your level. Uranus. Now Uranus, if we go to Uranus, if we go to Uranus, the story, which Tartarians, I did a video on that, of people that were destroyed because of the things that they could accomplish or were accomplishing, and the jealousy came. The other story was Uranus being Zeus's dad, the Cyclones, with Mother Gaia, right? I don't like sports. I'm sorry. Tennis, volleyball, baseball, soccer, but I don't remember no teams. So he had the first set of children. This is the story that we all heard. They were Cyclops. They were ugly. Eye here, third eye. Cyclops, third eye. He didn't like the way they looked. So they say he threw them in Tartarus, right? Then they say he had another patch with Zeus and them, crazy about him. But a little birdie told him that one of your kids is going to overthrow your throne. So he decided to swallow him up, which that's a spiritual thing, but this is the story they gave us. So he didn't get to swallow Zeus. mother protected Zeus, gave him a stone or something, whatever, to swallow instead of Zeus. So Zeus gets with mother. They say, I think he cut off his genital or destroyed the father, I don't know, whatever else, I forgot. So Zeus went and saved his kids, his siblings from Tartarus. But a jealousy came and he went against his brothers and they ended up back in Tartarus. This is the story they gave us, okay? More to it than that, and not exactly like that. But anyway, Uranus, that being Aquarius. So the jealousy can come in, right? Of thinking somebody's going to rise above you and take over your throne, which if it's yours, can't nobody do that, right? Let's go back to loving yourself, right? Being the best that you can be for you and not worried about anybody else. Fighting for what's yours. You know what I'm saying? And not trying to take or somebody else's too. Because they say Zeus got jealous of his brothers for whatever they were doing. I think they were blacksmiths and I don't know what all they was doing. But he got jealous because maybe they was getting more recognized than him. I don't know what the deal was on that. But anyway. So we got that Aquarius also, right? And this is what they told us. If you get more into astrology, astronomy, but if you go beyond and you learn more of stories, most of them were lies to throw you off. But it's a meaning behind it too. The jealousy, the overthrow of the kingdom, stuff like that. So it's good and bad and everything, right? So anyway, let's see Aquarius. Could be cold, aloof. You have a certain way of doing things. You think out the box. Your future, you're alien. Just your mind is always rising above. The ego. They say the Scorpio is the ego, but I think the Aquarius is the ego. Then the other story of Zeus taking the boy. What is he? The water barrier. And making him come up to where the gods are to give them water. And I think that was a sexual act. That was gay man because Zeus was nasty as fuck. Sorry, Zeus. He's still here. Cronus, the whole lot yard. So he fascinated by the boy, fell in love with the boy, whatever. I think that finger thing is a male gender. That's just my thinking. But anyway, so he goes up there, so now he's learned the secrets of the gods, right? So you are able to know how to do operations, inventing things that you can make turn to life. You could take it, a doll and put a spirit in it. You can, if you, I think about Sophia, one of the angels, the fallen angels, the top angels, when she came here, the materialistic, but she was allowed to make humans and without stealing people's flesh and body parts. So if you're powerful enough to be blessed with that, but getting people using you to do that with that mindset, having it in your chart or whatever the deal may be, hey, what's up, Celeste? I don't know, my mind ain't even going on that. I'm sorry. Um, Stealing the skin, stealing the body parts, becoming a mad scientist, a mad chemist, alchemist, whatever, Taurus energy, whatever. Anyway, okay, we got 3 queens here. I mean, the Empress. So this is you, beautiful, on your game, throne, fertile, happy, boom. Motherly, protecting yourself. You got the power. See that Himalayan sea salt back there, pebbles under your feet, incense. You know how to protect yourself from whatever may come. Okay. Then we got the Queen of Swords reverse. You can turn on a dime, fuck somebody up, they come for you, protecting yourself. We also got dishonesty and we got lies. Okay, let's see. Okay, this future, this you. Also, it says Two of Wands, it's action, taking action. Because the future is Aquarius. The world in your hand, whatever you decide to do. Oh, I just got something for that. That for the Queen of Cups, ancestor, elder. You may have felt like a mom or something lied to you, manipulated you, cold-hearted. About your future. Let's see. Or what you can accomplish. Say return asunder. It turned around. Leo energy. That's Zeus. Not wanting to be exposed. So you're not telling people about your steps or manipulation, devilish. Loving mother. Loving the lie. Okay, so that could be not in your life. Lied about some things. Lied about who you are, who you're gonna be, manipulating it, lying, saying that, well, going back to the Scorpio, about your future. Maybe they downplayed that you're never gonna be nothing. You did whatever. We got storms, conjuring, so you took charge to make your own future. I had this before with you, Aquarius. I don't know if you turned dark, the sun reversed. Because of that hurt, the manipulation of discrediting you, maybe. Don't want nobody to know. But Aquarius is a dark planet where it's situated, so they tell us. And finding out it's on the other side of the ice walls. Okay. Not up there. Let's see. Maybe you were innocent. Had your whole life ahead of you. And then somebody throwing a monkey wrench. Sadness. Inner child hurt. Let's see. Yeah. So my school too, like Scorpio, or or what you expected to do. Carry on a tradition that just came out. It's kind of like Scorpio too, to keep, because you know, the schooling is what those people who made schooling and the books and the professions and the career to help their families out to stay rich and above us, right? That's what school is for. Go back to researching who started school, then you know what I'm talking about. Something that's young. Yeah. Not letting you, or not even putting in you to be you, who you were meant to be. You could be secretly programming it into others' mind as well, because of the power that you have or hold. I don't know. Secret competition, or you know there's nobody better than you. Okay. Finding a way out of a situation. What is that? sneaking up on you quietly. Quiet meeting ought to stop you. Trying to hurt somebody first. Somebody trying to hurt you, damn. Catching somebody in a vulnerable state or catching you in a vulnerable state. Catching them mourning. So it's dangerous to mourn. That's why we gotta, when a baby comes to into the world, cry because they come to this bullshit. When they pass away, you laugh and rejoice because they out of this bullshit. Queen of Pentacles. A business. Two of Swords reversed. Hitting two birds with one stone. Two-Face. Not telling you can fight. Laser beam. Avoid risk. Risky decisions. Not feeling. Indecision. Hiding something. Feeling bad about it. But the money weighs more. I don't know why I'm feeling like you turn to each one of these through time. You became the mother that you had. And it's not for everybody. You know that. You became the mother that ignored the children. It's like you were ignored. You became the one to tell them about their future, but they need to be drilling it in them. That and telling them about the disappointment, the hurt that you went through. Find a way out, another perspective, because that's what you do. You get out of the box. I'm saying that too. Out of depression, out of getting hooked on drugs, out of feeling some type of way, mental mind, out of that. Focusing on abundance, cleansing. Not saying money is always cleansing. Kind of going back to, you know, feeling that way inside and outside, right? Somebody being messed over, but I'm seeing some deception and I'm seeing some good. It's in everybody. So you may be swaying back and forth. Maybe with some, you feel that way. It could be children as well. One of your kids, you may feel like you want to help. The other one, I don't know if you feel like they getting above you. You want to keep down low. And also people. You treating people like that as well. That's not for everybody. Yeah, no surprise. Now somebody could be treating you like that. Ignoring you. Yeah, self-doubt, abortion. Maybe you made a choice not to have any kids, or you might be telling the child, I wish I never had you, or somebody said that to you, I wish I never had you. Stolen, abused. Somebody could have been adopted or stolen, raised up in a family that made them feel like shit. Ace of Wands reverse. No love, self-doubt, Missed opportunity, block, no inspiration, confused, lazy, calling you lazy. Cinderella. This reminds me of Cinderella. Sitting the old Cinderella I used to watch with, oh, what is her name? She was so beautiful. She used to sit by the fireplace. In my own little corner, in my own, I can be whatever I want to be. Stepsisters, feeling some type of way, making you feel, and you retaliate. You got that Scorpio, y'all can retaliate too. Hold grudges. And y'all wait on time as well. Waiting to get back at the people. Queen of Swords, the Sun, Leo, Page of Pentacles, reverse. But mainly Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo. Something happened from childhood. Now you programming their life. This what happens as well. That's that Zeus energy. Zeus is as a Leo, represented as a Leo and a not sure, or maybe the Aquarius, the pallbearer, he interrupted his life to make him go be with the gods, what we think would be a great opportunity, but he had his own hopes and dreams and wishes. You know what I'm saying? So he decided to run and control his life because that was his fetish, Zeus, or what he wanted, because he was selfish. Okay? So some of that could be going on. Somebody wanting you to follow and do like if they corrupt, they want you to be corrupt. Or they want you to go along with it, carrying the tradition, keeping it going. And they may not be what your calling is, what you came here to do, or whatever, however you feel about this. Whoever this for. You can tell if you're getting in a lot of fucking trouble. If Chef is, because it said return to sender, if things going backfiring on you and you getting hurt because you live in somebody else's path. Oh, I forgot I got 2 nieces that's Aquarius. Yeah, I forgot about that. Very smart. No problem getting a job. One of them, she retired from 2 jobs. They have no problem. Very, very smart. That's the only ones. Oh my God, my grandson, he's an Aquarius. Mostly quieter than the women. He's seen a lot. He didn't like a lot. He got the fuck on. And I knew that. I said that. May or may not get along with the father, because I don't see dads on here nowhere. I see queens. Or know anything about them. Might be tomboyish because, okay, male, female, because of one of the parents. Don't have to be, because just because they're missing or didn't give you the proper love that you supposed to have, you don't have to feel that void. You know what I'm saying? Or if there wasn't a mother that they were supposed to be, you feel that void. You become them. It's like, to me, in some ways, not all the time, it's like showing them how to be a woman, how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what I was thinking about. Feeling that void, so you don't want to hurt. I don't know how in the hell. It's dangerous though. Enlightenment idea. But I just said, but it's dangerous. Surrender, sacrifice, tragic. Could be into some stuff. Prophecy. Fulfilling prophecies that may not be prophecies for you, but because you're getting the gratification or the royalties from it. This could be introduced to your children, or you holding that down, and it's not okay. Say like your family, the bloodline kept doing that, and that's not how what they were supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be breaking the generational curses, and they all end up out of their mind. Something bad happening to them before they die. Um, that's not the way to keep that legacy going. Cause everybody did not like some of my folks. Um, were told they were gonna die. Whether it's from whoever they believed in or something they did, I don't know. Time up. Um, my grandpa, who's Aquarius, he wouldn't stop his sexual desires. 91. All his family, his brothers and sisters, all died at 91. My mom beat that curse. She died at 96. She would have lived longer if they wouldn't have kept fucking with her. But yeah, he couldn't stop his sexual urges. Young girls. Um, he didn't even, maybe he didn't know to beat it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all wasn't taught this, that we can change our bloodline. You know what I'm saying? We can change things. We wasn't taught that. And some of us knew that and looked around. Got to know that by looking around and saying, no, that's not me. Because, my sister went and did what they did. That was their bloodline of their dad. We don't have the same dad. I didn't want to do my body like that. The world tried to portray me as that. Or try to represent me as that. But that's not me. That's not my bloodline. And I didn't like doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to get money like that. And then they wasted money. They didn't even use it for what they supposed to use it for. And they had money. They got money. But, oh, thank you, Shafty, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, much as possible. But anyway, I don't know what you're involved in because of tradition, prophecy, legacy that's maybe not yours. You might be here to do something else. Like I said, you can tell if stuff is crumbling around you. You're getting whooped on. Because you know that the creator gonna whoop our ass. That's our dad and mom. They gonna whoop our ass, right? Somebody trying to make somebody do this. Hanging, your traditions. This is how we do it. Maybe you don't like the way your family is and you into somebody else's family and and they telling you the way it is, and you were like, well, shit, I don't like my family shit, so I might as well participate in what y'all doing. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I got on that, Aquarius. Take that how y'all take it. Might not want to have kids because of how you was treated. I mean, you know how the world is. Because the world in the palm of your hand. How the world is. Or maybe you just want to go and travel and abroad and not worry about family. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody force you that you have to have a family. I don't know who told that lie. It ain't a lie. But you know them overseers, oppressors. So they can study and make slaves. But yeah, getting ready for this could be getting rid of junk. bumps getting ready for the Aquarius age too. All those things, scenarios I said. Two that love you, are you them? Okay, that's a two-faced thing. Two people maybe involved with two women. Gay or not gay, I don't know. Hitman agent game, genetic experiment, superior intelligence, and superhuman strength. Hate your positive message. You're saving, walking, saving, waking up too many people. That's what you came here for. Protect yourself. Change the routine. Boom. Birthmark. It won't work. You're protected. So the hitman or whatever coming at you. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome. Good cops targeted. Loyal, true detective on the job. Careful out there, y'all. You know you're targeted if you trying to help people instead of just out shoot to kill. Why would they tell y'all that? I don't get that. And treat a certain race different than the others. That's not your profession. If you have morals and standards and love for others, why would you steal? The money not even good. I know there's royalties for that, but the shit you gotta go through and you can't trust your partner that you got, shit. It says son involved, wife of sister. Sound like gay to me. Incubus, succubus, somebody can't control it. Or somebody sent that police station. Dang, what's going on here? Aquarius. You could work for the police, I guess. If you're not wise when you get older, you wasted your life. They will get fucked up for betraying you. Okay. Stay strong. Father-in-law. Birth certificate. Kill him or her father. It's kind of reverse. I don't know. Hiding their temper. Tarot readers sad. You're nice or be nice. Somebody just said that. It's kind of... I love people though. But I don't love people's actions at all. So I can cut you off and still love you and still ask for protection over you. But I let them take control of that because that's out of my hands. If somebody did something they weren't supposed to do, that's your path. The president, Gemini energy right now, blackmailed you or them. Could be a president of a company, don't have to be president of the United States. Police department or whatever they call them, I don't know. Are you the president or something? Tattoos, innocent, Pisces. Cop hitting, beating someone. They will get caught or taken out. Yes, reverse though. Life of luxury, game, airplanes, or life. Fuck girlfriend. Or they fucked your girlfriend. Tarot readers, ex and sis or brother. Mom, dad. Work to get together to harm you and family. Y'all were too happy or surviving. Jealousy. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Rituals, and more rituals being done every day on y'all to make sure that y'all stay apart cursing you out, put a curse on you and your family. Got nurse, physical therapist, on the roof, penthouse, 1 through 15 floor, condo, townhouse. Your sister Sagittarius, or somebody stay, whatever. That's on them. That's on you, babe. All right, Aquarius. That's what I got. Let's see what the chakra wisdom say for the Aquarius. Fifth chakra, throat chakra, creative expression. I am committed to sharing and revealing my thoughts and feelings by being creative in my communication style and using expressive language. I express myself through talking, singing, signing, laughing, and crying, and through using my creative talents. I consciously use my senses to experience my world more fully. I see, hear, smell, and feel more. I become more aware of my surroundings, such as the weather, aromas, people, nature, sounds, and sights. Hello. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Hello. I don't know if you heard that. Hope you did. Let me put my charger on. Now I'm just going to hurt my charger. Anyway. Whoever that's for, the Aquarius in your chart, or just the energy of Aquarius. Okay. All right. Yeah, 'cause we gotta heal, child. Otherwise, we fucking up the world, and they gonna take control. And these robots, baby. Oh, also Aquarius, robot age, right? So if you're not with them, you might be making you some robots. Okay. Or learning how to dismantle them and teaching others. Yeah. Not telling anybody secrets, but they don't know who you are. Keep it that way. For the times to come. But it's a matter of people. We say we can rise above all of that if we work on ourselves and heal ourselves. Respect ourselves and show gratitude. If y'all seen the video that I showed earlier. Alrighty, so we're going to Aries next. Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, not Aries. Okay. Aries, the energy. And this retrograde is in Aries. It's in Aries. Did I put the right thing? I think we had a full moon. Wasn't this full moon in Aries? Let me see. I might put the wrong thing. So I'll leave it alone. 27, 47. 35, 52. Is the retrograde in Aries November? I should have put 2025. 2025. What? The final retrograde of November 2025 is Mercury's, which is in Sagittarius. I'm sorry, I put Aries. And Scorpio from November 9th to November 29th. I did put the wrong thing. My fault. Never mind. Change that. It is in Sagittarius. I don't know why I put Aries. Retrograde in Sag. Sorry, y'all. Okay. What's that for? What zodiac sign was the full moon on October 6th? Oh, that was in Aries. Okay. Okay. got my dates mixed up. Sorry about that. I'll change that. I'll get them. Alrighty, Aries. What's up with that now? Aries is I am. Loving on yourself. It's supposed to be in a balanced way. Look in the description box daily, the truth, and then you come back and talk to me. I am the first. So, not egotistical, but balanced, but it could make it that way. The fire, the warrior, the dragon. That's how I see it. Weird. I mean, Aries. The ram. Butt heads with me, I'm butt heads with you. Could be ego, that is ego, but Leo's ego. But pride or still want to be on top. Everybody under you, the emperor. Could be a good emperor, a bad emperor. Want the best for his subjects and people he ruled, or he could want the worst for them. Could want everybody to look and admire them, right? And that's it. I don't give a damn you get yours. I'll try to block you from yours, right? The warriors, the ones who shoot first and ask questions later. Don't get the full details. But a good warrior don't do that, right? They get instructions. Virgo energy, Aquarius energy, Taurus, and wait for the opponent. Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent. Libra energy. Opposite. Libra with the Aries could be seductive, could be luring you in for the kill. You know, pulling on Leo. Let's see. Damn. Somebody hurry up and doing some shit out of order. Order in the court. See if you're a good leader or a bad one, Aries. Don't have to be. Okay, everybody getting this silent. In this finding a way out of a situation. Sneak attack. Okay. A meeting or stopping someone from arguing, fussing, fighting. Competition, getting out of the race. Realizing it wasn't for you. That's a no. That's a no. Not for you. Not want to fit in. Go all kind of ways. Ugh. Be Pisces energy. Maybe you're telling somebody that. But Pisces is right next door to you. My last sign. Could be emptying out junk. And not taking opinions of others. Says it went the wrong way. Listening to others, because sometimes Aries could forget themselves and don't realize that they are the first and let others rule them. Because see, they'll present you with an idea, and then because if you're materialistic or whatever it is in your life, they could use you, you know, to get it going, because you like to be the leader. So they pretend like you the leader, but they actually manipulated you to follow. You know what I'm saying? But you thinking, oh, you start coming up with ideas because you're a cardinal sign, so you start coming up with ideas and shit, right? But see, Pisces got everybody in them, all the signs, so they know how to maneuver between people if they're on the right side, on the wrong side, good or bad. Um, so you wasn't using your intuition, thought it was a great idea, and you ran with it. Okay, I'm seeing that too, because you wanted this, you were happy. Okay, you wanted whatever this was. It was a marriage or the togetherness or the mansion, the this, the that, blah, 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 right? Materialistic. They pulled on your materialistic side. Not saying that's bad to want materialistic stuff. I ain't saying that. But how you get it, you know, because that could be a tragedy. Um, Backfire. Went the wrong way. No. Pomegranate, you didn't work hard for it. I don't know if you're a witch or you went to a witch or a bad reader or somebody did something to make you get it. I mean, well, technically, you know, if it's not hurting anyone, say, you know, it's a home sitting up there and, you know, you got ways you go put stuff in the yard or you can manipulate, you know, if you want that house or whatever, you know what I'm saying, as long as you ain't hurting nobody. But if somebody living there and there's that covenant and you want what they have and you manipulate them getting out of there, you know what I'm saying? Sickness, jail, can't pay their bills, taxes, you make them, you know, you doing manipulative stuff so you can have that in order to show off or don't give a fuck for you to have it. You know what I'm saying? King of Wands. That's you. Because this is what you want. I am the king of the forest. Of the ram of the forest. This is how I want to live. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do to get this. I don't care. It's my future plans. And I'm get it no matter what. Say what I got to say, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Yeah. Metrics, materialism. All that glitters ain't gold, but you believe it is. Like Zeus and Caesar and ghosts and goblins and bats and vampires and the jury and the reef and the this and the that and the this, hey, and the that, hey. Ave Maria. Don't know why they came out. A warning. Clearly not working. I'm seeing a bunch of statues of Zeus, of this. I don't know what that means right now. Spirits, reverse. A lifestyle. I don't know. Matrix. Out of the matrix. Out of being controlled, but we still controlled, child. That's maybe you're thinking of being rich or you know, felt like poverty was controlling you. So if I have more money and live like the elite, think about Eddie Murphy. I don't know why this came up. then I won't get control. But we all know that's a lie, right? We all know that's a lie. They controlling all of our ass. Let's see. I mean, we have access to things, but at what cost? I don't know. Let's see. 8 of Wands reverse. Here again. Didn't work. Stuck. Missed. Slow. Delays. Slow down. No progress. Or too much magic. Backfired. Now you're crazy. Love. Rags. I know somebody's. It came right under mansion. I don't know, somebody's trying to do that against you. Love spells. Or just the magic you did to get here. Overdoing it. To get out the matrix. To feel superior. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to struggle. At least you loving it. Okay. Or somebody loving you. A helping hand. Okay, we said that. The High Priestess reverse. This could be you, High Priestess, the reverse, whatever you had to do to get where you need to go. Manipulating, but let's see. Spine, Page of Swords. Protect, spy, fight. But Area 51, Oklahoma, Nebraska. I don't know what they mean, but looking over your shoulder. Security, helping hand. So you establish your security. You loving. You like to be rewarded. You know, ain't nothing wrong with patting yourself on the back. You are, I am, right? Knowledgeable. But I don't know if stuff gonna come back to bite you. Coordinate. Because this could be putting people down for you to get up. Okay. Witchcraft, magic on them. Taking somebody's stuff. Taurus energy, waiting till they get out. I don't know how they. I don't know. It says protect yourself. Okay, spy. Deception, reflecting back over your shoulder. Because if you're happy and it's what you love, why would you have to look back? Well, if somebody trying to bring you back to where you was, or take your stuff, or Seven of Cups reverse is also devices. Okay, Queen of Wands reverse. It's you again. Maybe no kids, or kids grown, mama dearest. But this is definitely witchy pool. High Priest and the Queen of Wands. Use some high magic here. Very high magic. Witchcraft, voodoo, whatever it may be. I don't know if you're afraid it's going to come back to you. It happened now. You don't want that to come back to you. Could be put things around for protection. So I seen them statues. I'm not saying you're an idol worshiper, but putting things around to keep you in that state. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just got Aquarius energy. Voodoo doll. Sorry about that, y'all. um, yeah, spirits around. Could be ancestors. I mean, this could be ancestors wanting the best for you, showing you how to do this. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, ancestors showing you how to do this. You know what I'm saying? I hope it didn't go from the last with the jars. I'm seeing a room. Go to Aries. So this is the Aries with something in their chart, Aquarius energy, Pisces energy, a room with, could be ancient things, like I say, statues. I'm seeing a hall, my goodness. Like a room with jars and different parts that Aquarius energy, a body, and oh Lord of mercy, why you have me go there, Aries? And I'm your opposite. Um, Shit. Somebody got a brand new car. Traveling. You know. Mumbo jumbo. I'm hearing that. Fish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my fair meal. Fish pie. I forgot how that song go. Crawfish pie. Somebody eat humans? Okay, y'all. Let's hurry up and get out of this. Okay. Fuck secret society you in. Well, they all of them do that. Mostly all of them do that shit. Um, 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my fair meal. However they go on. Hangman. Idea, enlightenment, sacrifice. In order to keep the lifestyle. Jail, execution. Four swords reverse. Planted a gun, evidence, set up, chip. Listening device, holy grail. A gun or sword, noise, rest, cured, awake, awoke, service, security. Somebody may be getting security services in their home, having all things protect yourself, taking your word, confusing it. Okay. Stressed. Okay. Say rest. I don't know, there's somebody around you, Aries, or how you dealing with. This is what you want, how you want to live. Four of Pentacles, mayor, governor, control, rich, elite. That's something you desire, right? A dream, bad dreams, heartbroken, caution, take it slow, a cause in a heart attack, the valves, blockages, watch what you're eating. Or the elite, they do eat hearts. So, getting into that society and doing what they do to stay on top of something you want. Not you. Okay. victory, not a once. Maybe getting a butler or a chauffeur, or there's also police. Um, could be security officers, security guard. Same patterns to patrol, neighborhood watch, or watching your patterns. Stingy, banks, gamble, one. Maybe somebody won the lottery and got this. I don't know. Six of Swords reverse. Not getting away with it. Knight of Wands. And Two of Swords reverse. You see, trying to avoid what you see, being more free, dirty. Out of crossroads. You got yourself out of a situation. Some reason, paranoid. Or somebody paranoid. But you got out of the situation. I don't know. Delays. You see, but a delay. Swamp out of the south. Could be a private, maybe future private yacht or something you wanted. It says drowning. Also stuck. Motorboat, teamwork. Subterranean. The hell? Fail. Swimming. Stuck. Maybe a swimming pool or something. I don't know. Not healing. Getting what you want. I don't know if you're in a secret society to get that, but they do a lot of shit. So, I don't know if you have to participate. What is your role in this? Knight of Cups. Improvements, please. Yes. Overeating to get help. Trophies. The nerves. Party. Choices. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Greed. Wishes coming true. Improve. Roll size. Baby shower. Okay, having a party, get together. You know, got a new place or whatever the deal is, or they have parties that you have to participate in. Showing how pleased they are. You know, that's my collecting blood and shit. Body parts and government. It was in what I just did. Aquarius energy. Doctor, somebody you need to go to. Or heal yourself. Doctor, whatever. Priest. President, leader of a cult, getting the keys to a house or whatever it may be. Real estate agent, anything, putting lights on, anything government related. Okay. Two of Cups, reverse. Alone, no partner, no prenup, no community, unhealthy, broken promises, two-faced issues. Maybe you want to be alone. Okay. Lady Murphy married. Or getting married. Could be getting married, maybe thinking about getting married. Maybe in the near future, but you're not now. Ten of Pentacles. I see this as a prenup. It says no prenup. toxic relationship, toxic family, um, stolen money, stolen inheritance, legacies, birthrights, will, ancestors. I don't know if that's the anger. I gotta redo this stuff. I don't know what that's at. Ouch. Alright, Magician. Knight of Pentacles. A yes. Offering. Preacher. Maybe in a new neighborhood, new church. HOA, whatever the fuck. Giving to you. The boss. Money. Looking at your money. They owe you or you owe them. I don't know if they said this. Protection of children, dwarfs. Below, as above, so below. So now you're above. Gratitude, I'm assuming. Message to share, offering. Ticket, citation, constable. Pulling a rabbit out of hat. Evidence. Crops. Banks. ATM. So you're looking at it grow. Work frustration, hard work needs to be done, either work or a situation at hand. Still climbing to the top. See, it's going on the right path. So, Sagittarius energy, patience, temper. Maybe somebody started off wrong. I'll try to stop you from getting there. Haters, the Magician, reverse. Black, drugs, poison, elixirs, dangerous elixirs, maybe. No, it's my furniture card, it's my store card. Diet, grocery, changing your way of living, changing. Be careful of somebody that drinks DNA, mixing DNA, maybe have a different culture that you're dealing with, Wizard of Oz. So the Magician or visiting the wizard, you have to report. Maybe the Hierophant, thanking the Creator, I don't know. I was gonna say kneeling. Nine of Swords reverse. Looking up. No nightmares, no dreams. So I'm thinking dreams coming true, not being controlled. Feeling, rebel, release. Capricorn. Somebody may have disappointed you or not being controlled. Doing things to be on your own, do what you need to do so you won't have to depend on anybody. Three of Pentacles, Church, Vatican, yeah. Giving gratitude. Plans. Confession from a Capricorn. Religious, ultra, teamwork, What a Capricorn. I don't know. Four of Pentacles, spending other people's money, married, letting go, overly, money, stealing, made legal, spending, generous. I don't know. I don't know what that means, child. All right, let's see what else, Aries. Hey, worked in your favor. However you got there. You know, y'all ain't gonna give up. Okay? How did you learn tarot? One card at a time. Looked at other people, looked at the meaning of it, studied it. You can go back in my old videos. You'll see that they start telling me to see, listen to my own ancestors' guide, building my own self up inside with my ancestors, my guide, the creator, and what they're telling me and mean, and what I see on the card, you know, all that kind of stuff. I know I can overdo it. I'm just saying, that's what I did. And with at least 30 property risk kidnaps. Damn. Cop shot unarmed man, innocent, handcuffed. And that's just I just talk about a homeless man arrested for kidnapping, something like that. Question, everything while you are trained to kill, is this worth joining, not saving? Need another career, standing on morals, values, integrity, self-love, not money and materialism. Sounds be or be buried alive. Fight and unity. Really? Please don't test me. Reverse. Yeah, I know why, right? The fuck? Germans. Take care of health and mind. Disengage from the world. Programming. Looking at you through your TV or phone. Your sister Libra. I like your evil mind. Take applications and interviews when dating. The Addams Family. How's your day, babe? The beat, yeah, that's good. That's good. Huh? It got through fast. Yeah. Underground, they pop up or want to pop up to finish you off. Have someone close to you watching and telling. In a hole. Want to put a family member in a mental hospital so they won't tell their secrets. Africans, stranger, and bats. Hope that in that house. Okay. It would be interesting, wouldn't it? To see what's down there. A setup, kill, clone, zombie, etc. Etc., etc., etc. Store owner or could be involved trafficking, dope, cheating the people. A ring. Gemini that hangs at store across the street, and Capricorn. I want or I chopped her up. Damn. Leaving the door windows open. You'll be watching some scary shit. I like to watch some shit like that. Me too. Leaving the door windows open to let someone come in to hurt you. Got P. Somebody got a P, I do. Somebody named Wee Wee. I know somebody named Wee Wee and Pee Wee. Your life or husband, sister Scorpio. There's this Scorpio energy, baby. Indians. Cowboys and girls. Have a camera in your house or apartment. Put in cages. Kidnapping and putting girls in cages. Torturing them. All right, Gothica. Wife or brother. Your nephew showed them how to sacrifice their family. They hiding their marriage like R. Kelly. That's enough, Aries. Shit. I know. This might not be for you, baby. I'm just the energy. That's all it is. And get rising to the top. The ones that's on that frequency of getting what they want, you know. Their secret societies. First base chakra, Aries card. Hiding a strong. Why did I say that? I know, right? Building a strong foundation. I create stability and security by accurately providing myself with the basic needs of a healthy life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I use my creativity to build a strong foundation, as this is essential key to my survival and growth. The more inner and outer stability I have, the more grounded and fulfilling my life will become. I respect myself and take care of my physical body by nurturing and nourishing it. My body tells me what I need. Hello. Okay. Yeah, what it is. Yeah. Paranoid. Cowboys and girls. All right. Aries, that's what I got. I hunger. I done fast till 3 something. Me finna go eat. And I'll be back, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. To creativity, stability, grounded, self-love. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll be back. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the likes and the love. I appreciate y'all. Hope it makes sense. It's just the energy. All right, love y'all. I'll be back.